Hi and welcome back. Welcome to another learning coding session with me, the Duke Dev. What I have next to me, apart from everything related to tonight's episode, I have a bottle of actual glass of red wine mixed with cola. I don't know how is this called. Let me ask my beloved friend, what do you call the alcoholic beverage in which you mix red wine and cola? Bambus? No. Are there other names in different areas of the world? Hopefully there are. Diesel bambus. Yeah. Calimocho cola vin. Hopa. Okay. Let me. Why have I even asked this? Can I clear this? Can I remove this? Yeah, I can. So let's start. So what we did in the last episode was, okay, first thing, when I open a new, can I do this in, why am I asking Google? I have everything that I need here. When I open a new split in Terminator Ubuntu terminal, I want the new, how are these called? Are these called, what have I done? I clicked on something, so let me do this again. Projects, this 12 functions.c, this is all rosy split. When I create a new split, I want a new, how would I call this? How do you call this? I want the new window to have the same style / layout as the old one. Basically, I want every new split to have the same style. Let's see if my friend ChatGPT helps. Right click inside the terminal and choose preferences. Let's do this. What else, pal? Profile, create a new one, ensure that the profile is active by setting it. But where's the general tab? So what profile am I using? I'm using, what's the name of this profile? Flatland. It's a really good one, actually. I really liked it. How do I set it as default? Can I move it? No, I can't. Flatland. Save a layout. Preferences, layout. I already have this, but Flatland. If I do add default Flatland, what if I do this here and I select Flatland again? Will this work? Or I can modify the configuration file. What if I, why is this black all of a sudden? Oh my fucking god. Close. Split. Of course, doesn't work. Terminator. It's black. Why are you black? What if I remove this? It's still black. So I basically messed up. Flatland. Why it doesn't work? I don't like this. I don't like the colors. I don't like the darkness. Ah, I need something. More colorful at least. But should this be flatland? What if I move it back? How the fuck? Is it suddenly not working? How is this possible? Flatland, where are you? Here. Remove, install. Close. But this is not the one that I want. Okay. Floraverse. Forest blue. Nice, amazing. Guys, I'm spending the first 6 minutes. What the fuck is happening? I'm spending the first 6 minutes of this trying to set peppermint. Oh, fuck me. Red sands. Poor flatland. Something happened to it. But I have no idea what it is. Where's flatland? It's here. Colors. Can I remove all of these guys? Okay, I have no idea. I have no time for this. Let's choose either one of these and is it this one? Now the problem with IO Mirage is the fact that it has really bad syntax highlighting, which I really don't like. So let me just choose a couple of these, see which one fits the best. Oh, this one especially don't. No. Pencil dark, no. Peppermint. Eh. Flatland. Why is it dark? Why is it random? 4 hours. No. Actually, I don't hate this one. Galio. Hipster green. Retro. Of. Why is Arthur not clickable? It is. I just misclick. Argonaut? No. This, no. Night. Oh god, all of these are so bad. I don't believe that I just spent like 10 minutes. I wasted 10 minutes of my life for something that I shouldn't have done in the first place. Dracula? Dracula? Yeah, let's do Dracula. I don't know. I have no idea. Where the fuck is it? Layout, flatland, Dracula. I think it's okay. Close. Now if I split, if I need to change again. Okay, I'll find a way. I'll find a way. But for now, let's use Dracula. So, 11 minutes. So what we did in the last episode is we fixed. I fixed the bug, the segmentation fault that was bugging me the whole episode. I almost wanted to admit defeat, and then I randomly stumbled upon. Actually, I didn't randomly stumble upon. I used one Valgrind. This is a great tool. What is Valgrind? So it's an open source programming tool primarily used for memory debugging, memory leak detection, and performance profiling in programs. It allows developers to identify issues such as memory leaks, uninitialized memory usage, invalid memory accesses, and improper freeing of memory, which are common issues in C, C++, and other low-level languages. It's a really great tool. I still don't have the complete grasp of it, but it really does the work really good. So now I actually can run this. Now I actually can define a method. I didn't want to do this, I almost clicked, but I can define a method, then I can use it. So what this does, it multiplies them, and then it adds the first element to the mix. What else? I think this is good. This is great. We have this working. So let's continue. Can I just show my tablet here? Is it showing in the stream? I think it is. It should be. It should be showing. It should be here. I have a new wallpaper, by the way. I don't know if you like it. I hope you do. So yeah, it's here. Maybe I should reduce it a bit so it's not so overwhelming. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue with everything. So now let's talk about variable arguments. Variable arguments. So what does it say? So we have defined some of our built-in functions so they can take a variable number of arguments. Functions like plus and join can take any number of arguments and operate on them logically. We should find a way to let user-defined functions work on multiple arguments as well. So how should it work? I understand how plus works. Plus works like this. You have a plus, and then you have 10, 15, 20, as many as you want. come up to 50, and plus is going to work, but we need to find a way to let user-defined functions work on multiple arguments as well. So what I assume, what are multiple arguments? Is a way to have something like arguments as the parameter list, which will then be exported or what's the correct name for it? It's not exported, it's dereferenced into whatever we provide here. So arguments will hold all of these values, 10, 15, 20, and all of these values. So at least this is my understanding of it. We are going to hard code some system into our language using a special symbol ampersand. So I guessed this will play a role somehow in all of this. So we are going to let user define formal arguments that look like following. So we have x, then we will have the ampersand, then we will have xs, so what's happening here? We will take one argument, x, then this is the delimiter. After this, we are holding the variable number of arguments. Then we will take this variable number of arguments. Okay. So what will happen when we start analyzing this structure? We will look for an ampersand character, and if it exists, we're going to take everything coming after the ampersand character, and it's not deconstruct. What's the name of it? It's called like one, just like this, 2, 3, 4. How is this structure called? JS. No, it's not the rest operator. No, it's not the rest operator. Spread operator. No, it's not the spread operator. Maybe I'm thinking about something different. Doesn't matter. So we'll take xs and we will assign it every list of arguments that we have. Nice. So the first question I'm asking myself is where? Where should we add this? Let me look through the code. There's a lot of code here now. It's like 800 lines. 800 lines. Where should I call this? Where do I handle the argument lists for? I'm evaluating this. Where's lval eval? Lval eval. I don't like this theme, but I need to work, so I don't care about this. No, not S expression. Here. If it's a symbol, do this. If it's an S expression, do this. lval read. Where do I call this? Lval call. It's here. Ah, maybe it's, yeah, it's here. It's here. You see it. So we have the Lisp environment. We have the Lisp value, and we have another Lisp value. So this is a built-in method, which is called immediately. I don't care about this. So it's calling this lval. Lval call. Who's calling this? Here. And what's this? Ah, this evaluates the S expression. Okay. Okay, I have it now. So what we have here is, in the case in which we have this structure written. Oops. Def had mul x epsilon, and here I'll just do this plus x epsilon. So in this case, what do we have? What is the A? And what's F? F formals count. So the formals are set during the constructor phase, and when is A set? While A count GDB functions break 617 run here. This should hit the breakpoint. It did. Print A type 4. What else? 4 0 1 2 3 4. It's a nice expression. Let me just write this. So I have an error. I have a number. I have a symbol. I have a function. I have an S expression, and I have a Q expression. So 0 1 0 1 2 3 4. It's 0 1 2 3 4. It's an S expression, right? 0 1 2 3 4. Yes. Let me just come back to 617. So this is a NES expression. So if I print a count, I have to print a cell 0 type. What will this be? It's a symbol, of course. Print a cell 0. Is it sim? It's not sim. What's the name of this? It is sim. No, it's an number is the one. Sorry. Num. Will this work? It's 10. Six 1 7. It's 10. So 1 will be 20. Okay, so these are the provided variables. These are the provided variables. And what do we have in formals printf formals 0? Something broke. Formals. Okay. Formals is of type Lisp value. Print f formals type 34015. Print f formals count. Print f formals the first cell. What's the type of the first cell? It's 0, 1. It's a symbol, finally. Symbol, what's this gonna be? X. And the second one will be epsilon, most probably. Yeah. Okay, so these are just ways to. It's so stupid. It's unbelievable how much I don't think about this. Oops, it seems like my. Let me just turn off my tablet for now, like this. Okay. Hope you can see now everything. Okay, I have all of this. So, what does it says here? Here, the changes to add of variable arguments will be done here. Let me clear this, and can I show this back? Second. Hopefully now. Okay, now it works. So for some reason it didn't work. No idea why. So how can we do this? How and where we can do this? I need to check. I need to check whether there's a symbol. Let me use a reddish color. Check against the symbol ampersand. Okay. So where can I do this? I think I'm doing all of this here. So what am I doing? I'm using the string compare method. And what am I comparing? Symbol against the ampersand. Does this one needs to have, yeah, it needs to have an equals to 0. And then side of here, what am I doing side of here? What am I doing inside of here? what am I doing? Check that we have an additional symbol. It's another if then. So now I need to make sure the following. If after popping this, if f formals count is not equal to 1, what's gonna happen here? We're gonna delete a. So, and what's a? List of variable values g1020, and this list of formal names e g10 x epsilon. So I'm deleting this, and I can return, sorry, not here. I can return an error. Symbol ampersand not followed by a single symbol. Fine, great. So what now should be done? I'll take everything that comes after the ampersand, and I'm going to put every one of these and it will be bound to the remaining argument. It's here. So I'm now how should I name this guy? Bound thing is we have been using these really short undescriptive variable names during the whole video series, which again maybe it's my fault for following this exact tutorial. I'm not happy for it, but yeah, let me give a more descriptive name. Where variable arguments. It doesn't look very pretty in the context of C, but fuck it. Pop. So where am I popping my shit from? Formals. I'm popping the element that's first. Now I have it here. So let me remove the symbol. Let me also remove the variable arguments. Given and total. These are really bad variable names. Like really, really bad. I just realized maybe that's the reason why most of this was not. Okay, but I'm not yet done. So I need to find a way for this part here to be stored in the environment. And how can I do this? How can I do this? Put f environment variable arg built-in list EA. I have no idea what's happening now, so I need to take a deeper look at it. So I have the Lisp environment. I'm using. So what is this guy doing here? Maybe I will get a good explanation by doing this. Please explain what this piece of code does. This C code is part of an environment management system for a Lisp-like interpreter. The function len put stores or updates a key value pair in the environment. Let's walk through the code step by step to understand what it does. So this is a pointer, a key, and a value. Pointer, a key, and a value. So what is the goal of this function? Is to update the value associated with a symbol if the symbol already exists in the environment. Add a symbol and value pair if the symbol does not exist. Checking if the symbol exists. So we loop through all the symbols. We check if the given symbol matches one of the symbols in the environment. If the symbol is found, so we delete the old value associated with the symbol. We delete the old value associated with the symbol. What does this mean? We are updating it. So we are deleting this, and then we are updating it with a new value. So if we have a new symbol, we increment the number of symbol value pairs. We reallocate the memory. And then we store the new value pair. Fine. Fine. it's working. Func. Oh, nice. Six one seven. Okay, we have another case which says, suppose when calling the function the user does not supply any variable arguments but only the first named ones. In this case we need to set a symbol following ampersand to an empty list just after we delete the argument list and before we check to see if all the formats have been evaluated. So what the hell does this mean? When calling the function, the user does not supply any variable arguments but only the first named ones. I'm sorry. These are explicitly defined parameters that the function expects. Each argument is associated with a specific name, making it clear what value goes where. Like this. These allow a function to accept a variable number of arguments. The most common example is the printf function, which can take any number of arguments. Ooh. Okay. Behavior when only named arguments are supplied. In a function with both named and variable arguments. If only named arguments are provided, the function must handle the absence of variable arguments gracefully. Ah, okay. So I think I get it. I think I get it. I need more time. I'm stupid, so I need more time. So basically, it follows the same logic as this one. Void full so this is the C pseudo code. I'm just doing this so I understand better. So this is the named argument, and we can have multiple ones, but this is the variable. Let's say what happens if I call full with only this. How can I handle this and close this gracefully, so to say? And where? Let's see. So we can clean the argument list, but if we have this, if f formals count is greater than 0, and with same thing, string compare f formals cell, the first cell, and the symbol, if it's equal to ampersand, what should happen here? If f formals count why do I have a total here if I'm not using it? So what do we have? If the formal count is greater than 0 and f formal cell on the first one is an ampersand, so we popped all the other elements. So we need to do what now? So formal count needs to be 2. I'm looking at the book, I'm looking at how it's implemented. Basically what we need to do is if f formals count is not 2, what am I doing here? Return over error. I need to debug this method like really good. Symbol this not followed by a single symbol. It's from the book. I have no idea what's happening now here. So what am I doing then? I'm doing this. Then I'm getting the next symbol. I need to debug this really good. Okay. Now, the thing is, Will this guy compile? Didn't. 633, 633. Why do you happen, my friend? I think I know, because I can compare a string against. What have I done? I can't compare a string against a list value, so I need to set this to a symbol. Six, 661. Where are you? Are here. No. I want to do this. Now 668. Save. And it works. It built. So I have no idea what's happening here. I need to do another recap of this so I can understand this better. I definitely need to do another recap of this. But I think for now it's okay. So let me end the stream now, and I will see you in the next episode.